Hey, hey, hey. Happy New Year to everybody. This is our first live for 2021. How's everybody doing? Has everyone kind of got back into the mix of life after the holidays? I haven't. Yesterday was my first day back to work from my Christmas vacay. Had a busy day. Came home and had a Facebook party. And then I'm working on my taxes. So I was really wanting to go to bed and I couldn't go to bed yet. Hello, Miss Rhea. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see everybody. I kind of popped that poll up at the last minute, and you were the only one that voted for it. And, you know, unfortunately, I don't see where there's a poll available for me to plug it in like we used to once upon a time. That's kind of not nice. I like the polls. Those were fun. So anyway, we are going to do heart cutouts tonight. How about that? Super, super fun. Super fun. So, yes, yesterday was my first day back to work. I had to come home. I had that Facebook party. And then I'm like working on the taxes. And I so wanted to go to bed. But I'm like, oh, I've got to get this done. So I'm challenging myself on how much to do as far as getting taxes done. Because we always have to do an extension because I never have it done. So anyway, I'm going to have it done this year. By golly. I'm going to. I'm going to have it done. Okay, so I'm opening up our heart cutouts. Our heart cutouts are wooden, so they come 2 to a box. You get a smaller one, and then you get a larger one. How super fun is this? Oh my goodness, and all the fun we can do with that. And I was kind of playing around, and look what you could do. You can maybe glue them together up here and do all kind of fun stuff. But anyway, so these are the heart cutouts. You could probably do something on both sides if you wanted to. So the cutouts are wood, like all of our cutouts are wood surfaces. So on the back of the box, it always tells you that it's intended as a one-time surface. You need to fudge or transfer really, really well, and then you should wax before using. So one-time surface means it's only intended to last the one time. Oh, one time, one and done. And then here is our cute little heart cutouts. These are called heart patterns to go with the cute little cutouts. How super fun is that? For those that are new, that don't know too much about Chalk Couture, this is a size C. It's in 12 by 18. $24.99 is the retail cost for this transfer. And then we've got little cut lines here. So everywhere you see the little white in here, these are cutouts that we're going to be cutting this all apart. So you're going to make this into 4 smaller pieces when we get done. But I mean, you're not really isolated just to the cutouts. I mean, you could do that on like a chalkboard. You could put this on like a picture frame. I mean, there's so many things. This would be really cute. I love this one here. You could put this on a t-shirt. I mean, just think of all the things you can do with this little guy. Super, super fun. I've already got one already cut out for us. So here we go for these. And I was kind of thinking like maybe red and black being our pattern for these. Red and black, and maybe red, black, and I didn't pull a silver, I don't think. I don't know if I like the gold there. Do I have silver back here? Okay, I think we're going to keep it just red and black. Oh, there's the silver over there. I found it. It's over here with my inks. I've got to get this craft room organized. That was part of my things to do during the Christmas break. Yeah, right, like that happened. Like that happened. So what do you think? Should we just keep it red and black, or should we do red, black, and silver? What do you think? Oh, okay. Emily says some silver in here. So red, black, and silver. Let me bring you down. So what we're going to have to do first is, since this is a wood surface, we're going to have to wax it. So we've got our little surface wax here. Aria says silver as well. So when you're waxing, I've got 2 old rags that I've got cut up. I've got like 1 rag that puts the wax on and then 1 rag that takes the wax off. So primarily the wax works for a couple of reasons. The wax is because this is wood, and we all know wood is porous, right? So this keeps the paste from seeping in and not getting you that nice, clear, crisp image that you're going to want. And, well, it also helps you in case you have an oops moment. Sometimes you can recover and fix your oops moment. But if you don't wax on wood, you're not going to even have that as a chance. And then it's also going to make it so that your transfer doesn't overly stick to the wood and then stretch when you're trying to pull it up. So those are the reasons why we wax. So if you notice, that was just a couple of times that I went in for wax, so you don't need a lot of wax. And then what you really should do is you should let this sit for about 20 minutes. And then you come back with your other rag, and then you're going to wipe off that little film. And then you really, really should let it cure for 24 hours. Not that I'm really bad about ever doing that, but you know, you should. And then come back, and then you chalk on it. So that's what you should do with wax. And normally at this point in time, we'd be cutting out our transfers, but we've already got all these done. So this one, maybe we'll do the red and the silver on this one. So what do you think? Maybe red on this one? Maybe we'll do red on that one. And then we'll have to do one of these silver and one of these black. Which one do you want? Red. Wait a minute. What did I just say? We're going to do that red. So one of these is going to be black and one of these is going to be silver. Thinking if I want to do that. That's red. So red and black would look really good together. And that one could go with silver or with red. Because in essence, we've got one big one and then we've got one little one. So we can flip them over and do the other side. So one of these sides is going to have this one, which is going to be the red, and then the silver. So should we do the other side with it with a black to tie the black in? Because it's not going to have any black. So we may need a black on that one. And then this one is going to be all red. So what are we going to want on the other side of that one? Are we going to want black? Are we going to want black on both sides of these, you think, to tie in the 2 colors so that we can flip it and see what we like best? I think I'm kind of liking that. So Emily says XOXO silver. So that means we're going to have the silver with the red, which that would look fine too. Okay, Rhea says black dots. So while you guys are throwing some ideas up, I was going to stir some paste up. So let's see how our paste is doing, because you know I've been on vacay. This hasn't been utilized too much while I've been on vacay. If it's been used at all. I don't think I've done any chalking on vacay. Besides my party yesterday. I kind of forgot I had booked a party that started on Sunday. My hubby wasn't too happy with that. I was like, uh-oh, because I wasn't supposed to start back until today. And I was like, oh, I've got a party on Sunday. Reschedule it. I'm like, I can't reschedule it. It's already booked. That just wouldn't be right. Let's see. Keeps us involved. Aw, you like that I asked you? This is our project, guys. We have to create. Now, the red I'm going to use is I'm using the crimson. This is that crimson shimmer. And I know, Emily, I need to get you one for your battle paste. I still have to invoice you for that and get it. I haven't forgot. I haven't got around. It was right in the middle of my break. And you know what happened during break time is, girl, I took a break. I needed to recharge my batteries. And I made me some coffee. And my husband's like, Why are you making coffee at this late at night? I was like, because I need it. That's why. Okay, so we're going to have to take our clean rag and we're going to wipe off that excess wax. And you don't have to create on both sides. I mean, you can find your two favorite and you go for it. But these are all new, and I know everybody wants to see what they look like. So we're going to do both sides. We're going to do both sides just because we want to, by golly. So if I have any new folks that have never tried Chalk Couture before, put a 1 in the comments if you're brand new. When we use our transfers, these are adhesive back transfers, so that's mesh. Those aren't a stencil, so that's that fabric mesh there. That's what your paste goes through. These guys are adhesive back. You're going to get 8 to 12 uses out of them at least, sometimes more than that. And we can use these same transfers on a wide range of surfaces. I am not bound to just chalkboards. This is wood that we're using today. But I can use this on pretty much anything and everything my heart desires. This would look really cute on like maybe the top of a piece of furniture. This would look cute like on a big, huge picture frame if you're trying to dolly it up, you know, like maybe for a wedding or something. You could do so much with this for weddings. Now, one thing I like about these new transfers is for those that have done the cutouts before, we didn't have a whole lot of sticky. We had a lot of silk screen like you'll find with like the deer and everything, where it didn't have a lot of stick onto your surface. This has got all this turquoise, everything that's turquoise here, that's where all your stick is. So everything that's turquoise here is sticking this to my heart. So I've got a really good adhesion to my heart, which is keeping it put in place, which is great. Okay, we said we're going to do this red, so we're going to do that Shimmer Crimson. And this is our paste. I know it's got the white top. Now this, we've talked about these tubes before, these containers, right? I told you that we've been having a problem with COVID, so they've been putting these in 4-ounce jars, but you're still getting the 3 ounces. So they are a little taller than our normal jars, but you're still getting the same amount. They just ran out of the 3-ounce jars, so they're doing them in 4-ounce jars. And then I guess they've had a problem with the black lids, so they've been putting the white lids, which is normally for our ink, but it says paste on it. So, you know, we've all been having to work with a COVID problem. That has been tons and tons of fun, has it not? Tons and tons. Now I'm using an angled squeegee to knock this big one out. I'm using the Shimmer Crimson. The shimmers have got that metallic flakes in it, so it's like built-in glitter. Super, super beautiful. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, everybody popping on. Glad to be back with you guys. I have missed everybody. I did enjoy my downtime. So, super, super fun. So is anybody doing anything new and unusual, I guess, for the new year? Anything come into play? Got any, like, engagements? Anyone get married? Any new job transfers? You know, what is your new goal for this new year? We've got to have a goal, right? Okay, you ready? We've got that all covered. I've got that excess back into my jar. It's time for our fabulous peel and reveal. Peel and reveal time. Now I'm, of course, going to wash this. I'll take this into the kitchen sink and wash it with some water so I can reuse that bad boy. And look what we did. If you can get the shimmer. Can you see the shimmering of those metallic flakes, that glittering, glistening? Okay, so that's our love. We're going to let that dry. We're going to move on to the smaller one. Then I'll have to go back to the comments and see what all everyone said. You love that shine. Okay, so let's see what we had here. Okay, we got black dots. We got silver XOXO. Add some silver, silver, silver. Okay. So I think I saw silver XOXO in there, and then I think I saw black dots, so that's what we're going to do. So let's find our smaller ones. So here's the XOXO I pulled first. So we're going to fuzz. So for fuzzing, normally on wood I like to fuzz probably about 3 times. And as you start using your transfer more and more, it's going to start not being as sticky as it once was when you first got it. So then you can kind of start fuzzing it less and less. But a lot of it boils down to the surface I'm using it on, how many times I fuzz it. Wood and tin, I like to fuzz at least 3 times just because that stuff can tear your transfers up. Granted, we did wax. You know, that was the days before waxing. So now we wax so that saves these transfers. Live and learn. Live and learn. Okay, so this one was supposed to be silver. So we're using another one of our shimmers. This has got the metallic flakes in it again. And those that buy the shimmers, you're going to notice the consistency is a lot different than our chalk paste. If you notice, a lot of times I don't really stir them too much because look how creamy that is. It's almost like butter. You see how creamy that is? Because these shimmers have a different texture to them. And I very, very rarely have to add any water in the shimmers. Now, if I'm using the other paste, you know, those, I mean, all of these are non-toxic. They're all water-based, but it's just the consistency is different with the shimmers. So, you always want your paste to be the consistency of Greek yogurt, sour cream consistency. So, I mean, it is paste. It will dry out. So, you just add water. And you should add distilled water. Because if you use tap water has got, I guess, all the minerals and everything. Eventually, it can turn your chalk into, like, it'll start growing mold and everything. So, distilled water is your go-to. So, I'm just using my shimmer. I'm putting it across with my squeegee. This is a small squeegee that I'm using here. Now, I do have some kits put together that'll have everything you're going to need to make this project. So if you want any of my kit information, then you can put kit in the comments and I will send the information to you. Or you can jump over to my VIP page once we're done and I'll post it over there. So put kit in the comments or jump over to the VIP page. I think a lot of this is already sold out right now. It's out of stock on the page, on the company page. I think I have like 3 in my stock. So I don't have a whole lot, but I think I have 3. 3, maybe 4. So there we go with the XOXO. That is so darn tootin' cute, Emily. Good choice on this silver. Love it, love it, love it. Very pretty. Look at that. Okay, that's 2 down. We're probably going to have to hit it this one with a blow dryer just to make sure he's dry. And granted, you don't have to do the back of these. Like I said, you know, you pick your 2 favorite ones. And then, you know, you're going to just put them on the table or wherever you're planning on doing your decorations at. This would be something cute for like the mantle. This would be cute anywhere. It doesn't matter where you put it at. It's going to be darling. You know, you figure out your setup and, you know, voila. Or, you know, voila. However, we're going to place those together. But you don't really have to do anything on the back. But like I said, we're going to do both sides just so you can see all the prettiness and all these transfers. So we're going to turn that bad boy over. And this one is going to take a little longer because we're going to change colors on this guy. Not that you have to. You could do the whole thing one color if you wanted to, but we're not. That would be way too easy. Way too easy. We're going to change colors just because that's how we roll. That's how we roll. Okay, let's get back to our share game. We play a share game every week. I come live on Wednesdays and Sunday nights at 8 o'clock Central Time. During my live, I will give you guys a share word. If you are gracious enough to share this over onto your timeline, come back and put my hashtag share word, and I will put you into a drawing to be my week winner of my share game. Every week, my game starts on Wednesday, ends on Tuesday at 6 o'clock Central Time. Then I come live at 8 o'clock Tuesday nights, and we will get us a winner for the week. All my winners get together normally at the end of the month, and we will do a balloon picking party. Super, super fun. Okay, so once again, all of these are sticking really good to my surface. So we're going to do, what did I say I was going to do for this one? I was going to do red, red, and silver. Or was I going to do black, black, and silver? No, we're going to do black on the other one. So let's do red, red, and silver in the center. That's what we're going to do on this one. So the only thing I have to be careful for is this very corner down here, because it's, I guess it's sticking pretty good. But it seemed like it was trying to pop up. So we may have to be careful down there at that one. Okay, so we said we're going to do red, red, and then silver. Red, 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 red. I'm going to need a smaller squeegee. So this is our shimmer. And you know what? We're going to do that silver first. I'm going to do the silver first. You see what I just did? Not using that one. Okay, let's get red over here. Let's get silver over here. Anytime I'm using red or even black, doesn't matter what I do, I always drag that red into the other color. Normally it always tends to be white. And then, I don't know, it just always seems to happen. So I think if we do the lighter color, maybe this will be better. So we're going to do the lighter color first. So chalking is so easy, guys. If you have never, ever, ever chalked, you need to get your hands on some of this product. It is super easy. It's like butter and toast. If you can put some butter on some toast, guys, you could do this. Super, super simple. Okay, let's talk a little bit about some great January promotions we got going on. Hopefully, I've been keeping the post going for you guys while I've been on vacay. We have got an outstanding deal going on right now. Of course, we've got all these winter warm-ups that came out. That's all this Valentine stuff that came out. But right now, if you order, I'm going to have to get done with this before I can look on my list here. There's certain criteria you have to meet, and if you meet it, you can get some transfers for free. I was a little skeptical on saying that because I can't say free and giveaways on my business page, but I can for this because this is a company-sponsored promo. So they are doing the winter warm-up. What is this called? The Kickstart, Creative Kickstart. Okay, we're going to take a break here because this is drying. I don't want it to dry in my transfer, so I'm just going to peel it back. This is what we call the chalk and peel technique. And some of it did dry right up in here because I was trying to talk to you guys. So let's peel it back. Okay, that side looks pretty good. don't really know if this side's bad enough to have to redo it. I mean, it's not that bad. I think it's workable. If you didn't like that, that's kind of giving us that vintage look anyway. I could always press this down and add a little bit more chalk right here where it kind of dried if I wanted to. I could, but I mean, it's giving us that vintage vibe, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I'm not worrying about it. Okay, let's press this down in the center because I'm going to do the center. I want to make sure I don't see any movement here in my silk screen, which I see a little bit, so I'm going to kind of get that down, so I don't want to see any movement there in my silk screen area. Okay, let's grab my notes. My notes is you purchase $75 worth of product on my online store, $75. You get one free transfer, but it's a certain transfers that's part of the promo, but you can pick any of those out of those 3 transfers. If you spend $100 or more, this is before tax and shipping, of course, you're going to get 2 transfers. If you buy $125 worth of chalk goodness, you get all 3 of the transfers for free. Can you believe that? I'm trying to pull it up in case you haven't saw it. Hopefully you've seen it, but that is the current promotion that started in January. That's only good until the end of the month. So the end of January is when this, or until supplies sell out. Where is it at? Where is it at? Should be getting close. Grab a better one. Well, that's not a very good picture of it. Let's find the other picture. Okay, let's just go to this picture. So this is what they look like. You can find it on an earlier post. Show up. What does it say? Show up, no excuses. Anyway. I can't get it so you can see it. So these are the transfers. They're size B transfers. So they're the 8.5 by 11s. See, where's my other post? Oh, okay. There shows it better. How come? They're down there at the bottom. You see, show up, stronger, and challenge you. They're all encouraging, and they're all good things that people get motivated at the beginning of a new year. So these are the transfers that you can pick for free. So you can't pick anything. You have to pick. You can pick one of these if you get $75, 2 of them if you get $100. $125, you get all 3 of them, or if you prefer, let's just say show up, no excuses is your favorite and you want to get one for your mom or whatever, you could pick all of that one. You can pick any of these 3 in any quantity based on your volume that you buy. Okay, let's move on to the next one now. And then if I have any of my Club Couture members, our club is our subscription club. Trying to see if I don't have another color on there, so we're good. Our club members, their promo, because you know every month in the club you've got your own special. You purchase up to $150, you're going to get all that goodness we just talked about. But once you hit $150, you also get a free surface. A free surface. There's certain ones that they let you pick from, and I probably need to post a picture of that. I haven't done that yet. The surfaces that you can pick from. But, you know, you get up to 150, you get one, or you get all 3 of those transfers we just talked about, and you get a free surface. So talking free goodness, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If you're not a member of the club, you can join the club. It's $19.99 per month. You have to commit to at least 3 months. You're not going to get billed for January because your billing starts on the 5th of each month. You can always add in the month that you join the transfer if you want to. Then you're going to get billed for it if you want to add it in. It's you and me with a big ampersand on it is the transfer of the month. Let's pull that out. But once you join the club, let's just say you go join the club. Once you join it, like I said, you're not going to get billed until next month when you get your transfer comes out to you for the month, unless you order this month's in there. But then you can go immediately and get this promo with a free surface. So the current promo you sign up for, you're eligible for. Super, super, super good time to be a club member. Okay, I'm making sure I've got that outside down pretty good. This is going to be the side we're going to have to worry about the most because it doesn't have a whole lot of sticky here on the outside. And we talked about a sheer word. We talked about how I do that every week, and then I didn't give you a sheer word because I got wrapped up into whatever I got wrapped up into. So if you will be gracious enough to share this over into your timeline, our share word today is going to be heart cutouts. Heart cutouts is our share word. Share it over. You can do that once per day. You can come back tomorrow and put hashtag hearts cut out. If it's your second time sharing it, throw a number 2 on the back of it. You can do that once per day, so you can share and share each day. That just increases your chances in my little drawing. So hearts cut out is our share word. So just put a hashtag hearts cut out. So I'm almost winning that silver again, guys. Me and that silver. So I knew this one was going to take longer, changing all these colors. So I'm doing this from the inside and dragging it out just because I know if I go the other way, it may try to move on me because there's not a whole lot of stick here at the end. So I'm just going from the inside, going out. Using our Shimmer Crimson. Such a pretty color. Okay, let's make sure I've got it all covered. I think so. Y'all ready? Peel and reveal time. Okay, here's this one. What do you think? It's got that little bit of distressing, like I told you. We could have went back and done that silver again, but I'm perfectly good with the distress. People do that on purpose, right? You come back with sandpaper and do the distressing. So we're just doing it all natural. Okay, so that takes care of that one. And we've got one more to do on the back of our little heart here. Let's make sure it's dry. And for those new ones, if I have anybody new, this goes on wet. As you see, it goes on wet and then it dries hard. It's not your typical chalk when you think of chalk, how it smears. Look, we just done that not too long ago, right? And look, it's already dry. It's already dry. Look, and I didn't even dry that with blow dryer. Look, it's good. It's fabulous. Okay, we're going to do the back of it. So we're going to do the back of it in our last little pattern, which is the polka dots. Polka dots. And we're going to do this one black. Super fun heart cutouts. Once again, I told you I have some kits put aside for this. It'll have everything that you need to do what we're doing. It comes with a 2-pack of hearts. You get the transfer here that I've been playing with, and then you get some little singles. Singles are those little small packets which you can do 1 to 2 projects on. This is one that's been open and I know it's yucky, but it's this size. This is a single. So if you want information on the price of that kit, then just put kit below in the comments and I'll send that to you once I'm done. Or you can jump over to the VIP page and I will go plug it in there. That's what's nice about the VIP page is I can always post my specials and my games. Go over there. So if it's a reduced cost and it's not retail, I cannot tell you on a public page, hence where we're at. It's a public page, so I can't talk about some things. Some things are secrets. They have to go into a VIP page. So if you're not a member of my VIP page, put VIP below in the comments and I will give you the link. Do I not have a black squeegee? I think I dipped it in red. I think red and black is just, I don't know. I just love red and black. Red and black. These would look really cute with our little gnomes that we made before the break. Remember how I done the colors so that they were going to carry over into Valentine's Day? I did take off the little sock that was green on my gnome and I put on like a black sock because that green sock was kind of Christmassy looking. So I took my green sock off the top of my gnome that we made and I put a black sock on him and he is perfectly great for Valentine's Day. That was my thinking of those gnomes. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. We're going to hang this guy up. Love it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so which one of these is your favorite? Which one is your favorite? Pick your favorite big one and your favorite little one. So this one we can call the multicolor heart. That's your multicolor heart. And then the back of it is the love heart. So you got the love. And then you got the little multicolor. We could have done that all one color if we wanted to, but I mean, you could have done that 3 colors if you wanted to. It's whatever you want to do. It's your project, right? Okay, so that's the multicolor heart, and then that's the love. We've got the polka dots, and then we have the XO. So tell me which one is your favorite out of each one of these. XO, polka dots, multicolor, love. Okay, guys, I hope you guys had a fantastic time for our first day back. First day back. Lots of fun times. Let's see, if you want any information about these kits, put kit below in the comments or jump over to the VIP page and I will post that over there. If you need to be a member of my VIP page, put VIP below and I'll get you over there as well. And keep your eyes peeled about the surfaces for the Club Couture members. I don't think I've posted that yet. I know I've posted all the other stuff that we talked about. That you can find further up or further down, wherever that shows up in the feed. You can find more information about that promo we talked about. So let's see. Tonight is Wednesday. Our share word is hashtag heart cutouts. Hearts cut out, something like that. Share, share, share. And then I will see you guys on Sunday and we'll do another project. Y'all take care.